Hola, hola. She said, hola, ¿cómo está? Blah, 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 blah. I'm also, Jesus Christ, man. I just like to comfy up. It's the, pardon me. Don't at me because Ethel is cute. She said, hola, ¿cómo está? She said, konnichiwa. She said, pardon my French. She said, Badu Bada. So, we are coming at you with a little bit of an update as to what I will be reading this week. So, we're jumping straight in. So, sorry, did I say, hello friends, welcome to another weekly vlog. And I say weekly, it's probably not going to be weekly. This is my last 10-day vlog. So, yeah. Welcome to another 10-day vlog. I need to thank Jade for that idea, by the way. Don't know if I've already said this, but Jade did it when she was struggling. When she was doing the magical readathon. So, I was behind on editing, getting stressed out that I was getting so behind, which was meant I was putting off the editing for even longer, again, which were even further behind. So I decided to give myself a break and do 3 lots of 10-day vlogs. You could call me out if I'm still saying this in 6 months' time. But I am reading Empire of the Vampire. I've read 2 days worth of Buddy pages so far. I'm on page 111. I'm doing a spoiler-filled vlog for this, so I'm not going to update you with anything. It's following Gabriel, who is telling his story of what happened and why he ended up where he currently is, which is in some kind of cell, I think. And I think he's close to being, I think he's like, it sounds like he's in death row or something. I don't know. I haven't read the synopsis of this. I've gone in blind. I only know that there's the only thing I did know before going into this was bits that I've heard about vampires, different bloodlines, and he is a Deleon, is all I knew. And that this was a story of him telling his life. So this is an anecdotal, but it's great from the first line of the first page. I loved it. I knew that after the first 50 pages it was going to be a 5-star for me. So I'll be reading that this week. And as I mentioned this in my last week's vlog, as of next Wednesday, the 27th, so for the 27th until the end of the month, I will be over in Halifax. So I'm going to take some books over for me to read, but I'm going to try and pick books that I can listen to audibly as well. So I like to listen to audiobooks before I go to bed when I'm at my parents' house, so I'll do that. I'm also reading The Cruel Prince. This wasn't on my TBR, but now is, thanks to Liv and Danny. I'd say they pressured me, but it took very little persuading for me to pick this up. They both loved it. They were shocked that I've got the first book and not the rest of the series, and they were also shocked that I've not picked it up and I've had this in my possession for a while. You'll find it back in one of my hauls near the beginning of the year. So there's that I'm reading this week. There's also Fool's Errand. I've been reading this for far too long now. I don't think I've ever kept a book going as long. And, well, it's for a few weeks, so for me that is long. Once I start a book, I normally finish it quite quickly. So this is lengthy. This is a lengthy time for me, not reading a book. And I'm taking that out because I'm way further than that now. I'm about 70% into this now. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying being back with Fitz. And it's like a comfort being back with Fitz. He's older now. I'm not going to say the Hobb's fast paced. It's not. Hobb's never going to be fast paced, but it feels like a faster pace than the Assassin's Apprentice and the Farseer trilogy. It feels less laboured. I do feel like so far this is on the route, on a very good route to becoming a 5-star read for me. I had a really bad day at work today, and today's reading sprints that I did just totally de-stressed me. I had so much fun. And it just goes to show that I was so tempted to just cancel Scribd tonight, and I was just going to sit, wallow in my own self-pity for a while, and just, like, stress about the fact that I had a crappy day, and fill in some safeguarding reports. But I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I stuck to it. I had a bit of a chat with friends. Yeah, I had fun. I've also still been playing Cozy Grove. I'm on day 12 now, I think. Thanks, JD Reads. Much appreciated for that. For that. It wasn't even a recommendation. She was like, I'm playing this game, Cozy Grove, and it's kind of like taken over my life because she was struggling with reading. And then I looked it up, and that was it. It was an offer. It's like Animal Crossing, but make it cozy and sort of like campy vibes. That is me done for today. I am going to bed. I'm going to bed, friends. I'm gonna go, and I'll see you all on the morrow. Hello, friends. Welcome back to another day of my vlog. I am here today to show you a beautiful book. These are stunning. So I ordered Spin the Dawn Duology. What's that duology called? I don't know what the duology is called, but it's Spin the Dawn and Unravel the Dusk. And I've never read these, but I saw them on Everwood. I thought they were pretty, and I ordered them. So Spin the Dawn is the deep purple one with the peachy sprayed edges, and we've got stenciled edges, which is cute. And then they are signed, and then the inside looks like this. So the front naked cover looks like this, and then the inside of the dust jacket looks like this. And then Unravel the Dusk is the deep pink with the more deeper pinky sprayed edges with the stenciled edges, which is just really cute. And again, the naked cover of the front. But like I said, oh, it's not. And you know what I said? I thought for some reason that the under just jacket out was the same, but it's not. So there we go. These are beautiful, and what I might do is, and I really need to get back on Instagram and start uploading some photos. So I'm gonna upload a photo of this, and then what I might do is upload a photo with these two, with the Six Crimson Cranes as well, just to see what they look like together, because they are all beautiful. So today has been a very productive evening of reading. After I got home, I slumped really hard when I got home. Not reading wise, just like I had an hour or so where I was just like really tired and like dreary, and I don't know what's going on, but I was out of it. But I grabbed some food, grabbed a drink, and all is well with the world. So I've continued reading Cruel Prince. As I said yesterday, this is not my TBR. I am now on chapter 19, which is like 60% through, I think it is. So on page 212, and there's 370 pages left. So there's that. I'm really enjoying it so far. Something's just happened that I didn't expect to happen. I think this is YA. It reads like YA. It is very good. I can kind of see why people might not like Jude as a character. I personally think that she is a flawed individual, which means that personally I like her even more. I don't particularly like it where things conveniently go right for the main character all the time, that there's never any consequences for their actions, that just before something bad happens, something conveniently happens to save them from said bad thing. And as nice and funky and fresh as that is, and you know, all peace and love, it does get a bit boring after a while. So that's why I like reading a lot of adult books, and why I'm liking this a bit more. There's no complex, in-depth writing style. It is just a basic writing style. It's nothing too like overly elaborate, and it's not. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, this is a Hobb-esque, John Gwynne-esque masterpiece of writing. It's not. It's easy to digest. It's very quick to read, but I'm really loving the story. And as much as I really want to hate Carden, there's something about me that along the way has made me think that there's reasons behind why he is the way he is. It's made me dislike him a little bit less. But again, as I said yesterday, I also know some spoilers from this because I read how the King of Elfin learned his stories before I realised what that was and what the link of those stories was to the actual series. I just saw a pretty book on Fairy Loot and bought it when I came back to YouTube. And, you know, as it seems to be a standard thing for me to do, I do that a lot. So there we go. I'm gonna put that down for now because I've read quite a few chapters of that tonight. I'm gonna move on to my buddy read pages of EOTV. Try and get through that for the next couple of hours. So yeah, I'm really glad that I got these books. I think they are worth the money. Aesthetically, I'm just really hoping now that I actually like the story, because that's going to be a bummer if I don't. I said this to Liv and Danny on live the other day. I'm a hoarder of books. I wasn't a fan of The Star Daughter, yet because it's such a pretty book, I'm struggling to even consider unhauling it. Liv is brutal with unhauling, and she said when she comes to see me, she's gonna be brutal and unhaul stuff on it. So I feel like that's gonna be a very emotional and traumatic weekend for me. But we'll see what happens. I again need to find somewhere for these to go to keep them safe, because I have nowhere on my shelves. Another reason why I need to do an unhaul, but there we go. So they arrived today, and I'm really happy for that. But I did mention in my birthday video that I had a present coming from Liam that was slightly delayed because of Amazon being Amazon. So he got me a Wranglestone. I honestly got this because of it was spooky aesthetics. I'm sure someone did mention this, but it's zombie and queer, so I was just like, this sounds really cool, I'm gonna get it. And the note says, have an Ethel of your own. And if you know who Liam is, you'll know that he has a beautiful kitty and a beautiful black cat called Ethel. And I not so jokingly say quite regularly that I'm gonna steal her. And I live in a flat, so I can't really have a cat myself. So he got me this. He got me my own Ethel, which I just think is totally adorable, and I love it. So this is Ethel. I don't know where she's going to sit for the majority of the time. I might just sit her on my desk at all times, but this was just so cute, and I love it so much. And yes, I'm a 34-year-old lady who likes teddies. Don't at me because Ethel is cute. So I think Ethel's gonna sit on my desk maybe. But that's it from me. I will update you before I go to bed on what I've got on EOTV. And I've also once again been playing Cozy Grove on Switch. Thanks to Jade, this is a daily thing for me now. I have to complete all my little daily spirit wood collecting, because we need to level up the fire and we need to level up my tent. So what I'm going to do now is settle down with the OTV, and I will be putting on the mask that I got from Liv. Just a bit of self-care and a wind down before I go to bed, because the last couple of days at work have been stupidly stressful and I need a break. So this is what we're going to do. I will speak to you on the morrow.
Days and nights, never felt so much. I just can't shut up about you on my mind. You settle me down whenever you're around, I'm alright. I've always tried to be more than I am, but you focus my heart when you're holding my hand. I miss you till I'm sore. My heart hurts 'cause I've never quite felt like this before. It's cliche, but it's true.
Hello friends. We are in a different position today. My feet were hurting, so I've had to elevate them. But I'm coming at you with an update. So this evening I've done very well with my reading. I started and finished They Threw Me Away, which was a middle grade monthly pick, and it was very, if I was to do half stars, it would be 2.5, because it was very down the middle, very okay. But I'm going to round up and give it 3 because I don't do half stars. So They Threw Me Away was literally about a bunch of teddies that got thrown away, and they're trying to find the way back from being thrown away and why they've been thrown away. It was all very strange, but the thing is, it's supposed to be middle grade, and some of these scenes in that, in my head, like, it's not middle grade. I just don't. But then again, it's not adult, and it's not even YA. I don't even know who it's supposed to. It's supposed to be middle grade, but I just don't see it being middle grade, because yeah, it's about teddies, but some of the scenes, like, and yeah, I know it's not blood that's been, maybe they get away with it because the scenes not about blood being spilled, it's about fluff being emptied everywhere. It wasn't horrible, but it just wasn't horrible, but it's just very strange. So yeah, I've also finished today's pages of Empire of the Vampire. We're finding out things, and it's just, I don't know how to describe it, but I will explain in my spoiler-filled vlog, which if I remember, and if it's out before this, I will link up both and down below. And then I'm literally just trying to finish a couple of chapters of The Cruel Prince before I go to bed. I'm going to my friend's house this weekend, don't know how much I'm going to read. I don't want to get too far behind. I'm going to try and get a couple of books done for Vampathon, and I want to finish Ruin and Fool's Errand. They're the books I definitely want to finish because I've started them, and I feel like I'm chipping away at Fool's Errand, but I just want a solid good few hours just to finish it. I'm on like 70% now, so I need to really just sort of like sit down and focus and finish it. But I'm gonna wait till I finish Cruel Prince, because Cruel Prince was a very last minute pick. I don't blame Danny and Livy for that, so there we go. I'm gonna read some more Cruel Prince and then go to bed, and I will update you on the morrow. Hello friends, hello, welcome back to another day. Sorry if you hear noise in the background, doing some washing, I'm rushing around, my friend's coming over, things are moving, we move. Don't have it to hand right now, but I've finished The Cruel Prince, and I have to say it's gonna be a high 4, I think. I don't know if it's gonna be 5 stars, I need to run it through Corpile, but it's definitely, probably, more or less at least gonna be a high 4. I loved Jude as a character, despite Carden being an arsehole. I enjoyed Carden's character. Locke was a character that I expected to act the way that he did. I hate Locke. Didn't really like him from the beginning. Always had a weird feeling about him. I like Carden, and I like Jude. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm really interested to get to the Wicked King. I'm also pretty nervous because I've got a feeling that as much as I like angst and enemies to lovers situations, which I think this is, I don't like betrayals, and I think that I've got a horrible feeling that this is going to be enemies to maybe fake lovers to enemies again, maybe, possibly. I feel like there's going to be more betrayals, and in this particular scenario, I don't really want that. However, we move. So, speaking of moving, moved on to EOTV, and I'm now this far through. I'm taking this to my friend's house. This is such a quick read. To say this is chunky, I've read ahead quite a few pages, and I'm going to continue to keep reading tonight as much as possible, and tomorrow, so that I don't get too far behind. But I'm just going to just chip away at this over the weekend, and I might just have to read a massive chunk on Monday. So I have a mixture of physical and audio for Empire the Vampire. I have a physical read of Love is a Revolution, and I have an audiobook of Curse of Dark and Lonely. So this is going to be what I'm working with. And then what I'm going to do for next week is just try and build a TBR for like the last week of the month. Oh god. So I'm going to have to take quite a few books over to Halifax with me, but I'm getting a lift there and back, so it's no biggie. I'm going to go now. I'm going to probably try and come back Sunday night. So yeah, as I was saying, Fortuna Swan and EOTV are probably going to be the majority of my reads for next week that fit the Vampathon prompts, because a lot of what the prompt entails is like witchy, gothic-y, with blood on the cover, vampy type prompts obviously. So yeah, I'll probably do that. And we've been getting so many books recently. Ignore the mess, but we've got a pile of books there. Again, ignore the mess. All my books are stacked up there next to my makeup, and then I've got a pile of books there. And if you look at my shelves, okay, so take a look at my shelves, I probably could organise this a little bit better, but they are full. And then down at the bottom there, I've got paperbacks just randomly stacked. And then this is very poorly organised. When Becca comes over in November, I'm hoping she can help me organise it better. But that is how that is stacked. And I've got my Heartstopper books, graphic novels there. I'm going to go now because I need to grab a bit of food. My friend's coming over and we're going to go to for the weekend. Just have some fun, watch some RuPaul's Drag Race, catch up, maybe catch up on, I've caught up on Bake Off. Don't know what else we're going to watch, but yeah. I'll see you soon. Hello friends, welcome. Today, this weekend has just been a weekend. I've not been feeling the best, but I spent some time with my friend, so we've had a chill time. It's all been good, fine, funky and fresh. So, we're back. We're back. And I came home to some gifts. So, these were sent by Colleen. These were for my birthday. But, you know, as I continuously say, and more so recently, Amazon have a thing about not delivering parcels, saying they've been delivered. And it's become more of an issue recently. It's the same with Royal Mail recently. Delivery drivers have just been absolutely shocking. So yeah, these were for my birthday. I think what Colleen said was as well, there was one thing that wasn't able to be resent because she had to request that they were resent. There was one item that wasn't able to get resent, so whatever that was, you know, it doesn't matter. The fact that she thought of me on my birthday anyway was just lovely, and the fact that I got some treats. So what I'm going to do for the rest of today is I need to catch up on my buddy read of EOTV. I need to read Love is a Revolution. Yeah, that's what's happened. I've got out of sorry, my dad called me there. Right, okay. Can't remember what I was saying. But so yeah, I've Spoopathon was my main readathon that I was taking part in. So The fact that I've got through the house once there, it's fine. So I think I've done well. To say that I decided to pick up The Cruel Prince, which was not even remotely on any of my TBRs, as well. I think I've done well. I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself, enjoying reading. Next month is going to be my last month this year of doing any readathons, because December's going to be purely sort of like mood reading, wintry, cosy, Christmassy type books. So yeah, we'll just see. I will see you all in a bit once I've got some more updates on EOTV, etc.
Never felt so much. I just can't shut up about you on my mind. You settle me down whenever you're around. I'm alright. I've always tried to be more than I am, but you focus my heart when you're holding my hand. I miss you till I'm sore. My heart hurts, 'cause I've never quite felt like this before. It's cliche, but it's true. I just really like hanging out with you.
Okay, now I've composed myself. I know what the thing was that made people cry, and I kind of saw it coming a little bit, but kind of didn't. What the fuck? When they call it Hobsob, I just can't. I'm crying at a book again. Is this a staple of a Lisa vlog? I think it is. I've not even finished the rest of the book, but I need a break. I understand why these books give people hangovers, but on the other hand, I've not even finished the rest of this book yet. Got a couple of chapters left and I really just want to get on to the next book, but I've still got quite a few books to finish this month. But this is going to be a 5-star from me. I have loved. It's taken me a while to get through that, but it's not because I've not been enjoying it. It's because I've had other books to prioritise, for like buddy reads, book tours or promotions and things. So yeah, I'm gonna go back and cry into my books some more, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I want to go to bed in a bit, but I want to definitely like finish this book first. Then I can tick this off my list of books that I've read, and then what I'm going to do is start on another book tomorrow, but I'm not sure what I'm going to pick. I feel like I want to try picking up Deadly Dreams tomorrow alongside my buddy reader VOTV. Or I might pick up Love is a Revolution, because I need to pick that up in order to finish getting through the haunted house for Spookathon. So I will see you in a bit. Hello friends, welcome. Hello friends. I am coming at you quickly with a little update, uppity day. So, rundown of what we've done so far. I forgot that I changed my new genre book, and I was going to pick a Mexican Gothic, because it's like a horror mystery type situation, and it's not something I would normally read. So, that being said, I have now made Out of the House twice, because the Gifted to You was One Piece, Autumnal Cover was Once a Future Witches, new genre was Mexican Gothic, and I can count that because I finished Mexican Gothic around about the same time I finished Once a Future Witches, so I can class them as the prompts. And then Trick or Treat was Stone Fruit. This was a very strange graphic novel. The artwork is very strange. So you've got some of the artwork. It's like that. It's weird. But then you'll see bits where the face looks like this. I don't fully understand what the art style is. It kind of threw me off a bit, so I'm not 100% sure what rating this is going to get. As always, graphic novels are not rated on cop-out system because you can't really rate the writing, plot. Well, you kind of can rate plot, but writing style you can't really rate. And this was more of a contemporary graphic novel. This was a pick for the Queer Picture Book Club a few months ago. I didn't get around to reading it then, so it's a queer graphic novel. It was very okay. Probably going to see if I can unhaul it, to be fair. There's that, and it was an expensive graphic novel. Oh, I'm hoping that the next graphic novel that I pick up from the Queer Picture Book Club will be a better option. I can't remember. One of them for Queer Picture Book Club was Heartstopper Volume 4, I think. And obviously that was 5-star. One of them was I Hear the Sunspot, which I didn't get. There was another one, Life's the Sunbeam, I think, which I also didn't get. The one for this month is Super Mutant Magic Academy, which I will be reading this week because this week is also a Vampathon week. So I did that. And then my read after dark one was Fool's Errand. I read most of the Fool's Errand last night. I finished it off this morning. And I was crying over my Weetabix, which was fun. It's got a 5-star from me. I can't wait to get the Golden Fool. Not sure I'm going to pick it up. Probably going to try and pick it up in November. Once again, I'll pick up mixed audiobook and physical book. I'm going to try and, I say this every month, but I'm genuinely going to try and cut my TBR down, cut my set TBR down to a few books. So I'm going to try my best to crossover prompts as much as possible between the 3 readathons that I'm doing. The plan of action for this week is I need to finish Your TV, which I'm going to be taking to my family's house. I also want to finish Ruin because this is my 500-page book, or 500 plus pages, to get through Spoopy Hall's house again. I'm also going to be picking up Mystery on Black Hollow Lane. Mystery on Black Hollow Lane? Mystery on Black Hollow Lane? I think that's what it's called. Something like Mystery and Black Hollow Lane, I think. It's in my bedroom. It was gifted for my birthday. And that can also be the black cover for Spoopathon. But it's also classes as a middle grade for Vampathon. So that's going to be part of my Vampathon TBR. EOTV. Even though I'm partway through, I'm still going to put this on my Vampathon TBR because I'll still be in the middle of reading a book that can fit quite a few of the prompts. So that's what that is. I'm going to use this for my diverse rep as well, I think, because it's got LGBTQ plus rep in it. She says she will try. But that's me for this evening. I'm going to shoot off. My battery's dying. I'll update you on the morrow. Please bear with me, I'm warm. Had a stressful day. However, I've come home to some book mail and I have been sent a few emails recently about arcs and things. So, one of the books that was offered to me by HarperCollins, so thank you, is Christmas with the Cornish Girls. And I'm not normally one for contemporary romance, slice of life type deals, but around Christmas time, the same with films, I am all in on the cheesiness and I just loved the concept of this one. I'll read you the blurb. 1941, the bombs still fall, but in St. Ives, Christmas is finally approaching. With the war going on, Lily is feeling anything but festive, but when Eva asks if she'll work with her at an officer's convalescence home, her spirits lift no end. Eva came to St. Ives to be near the man who almost gave his life to protect hers, but will the wounded pilot ever open up his heart to love? Rose suspects the local orphanage is mistreating its charges, and it's her job to uncover the truth before it's too late. Can the Cornish girls help one another for the darkest days and give everyone in St. Ives the sparkling Christmas they so deserve? Now, if you read or have ever read a contemporary, the likelihood of this ending well is probably 99.999%, and especially in cold, dark, dreary winter days, I just like to snuggle up with a comfy, cosy read. And this is Christmas there. I've got the Christmasaurus books to read. I've got A Spoonful of Murder. Yeah, I've got quite a few different Christmassy reads going on this year, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna set a I was gonna say I'm not gonna set a TBR for December. The likelihood is I probably will still set a TBR for December. For a week of it I will be in Halifax, so I also need to plan some videos for December as well. Okay, so I've just double checked this, and this is out on the 25th of November. So I will be scheduling a promotion post on publication date for this book. I don't have to have read it by that point, so for me this is going to be a perfect December read. I'm just excited to get to this. So that's the cover. You can just tell it's a contemporary. It's just going to have a happy ending. That's everything from me. If I get a chance tonight I will read. I had so many plans to read, so many things, and it's just gone out the freaking window. Adios amigos. I may see you on the morrow, but I may see you later today. Fair dawning, good friends, fair dawning. Hi, hey. As per usual, I come you looking like a mess. I am back from my parents' house, and we have mail. I'm just gonna open this, and these are both pre-orders. There's Midnight in the Everwood. I pre-ordered this because of Gavin. So it's not a special edition or anything, I don't think. By Emma Kuznia. And it's got a nice blue in. Oh, why are you going for that? Got blue on the inside. And cute little pages. Cute little pages. I'm hoping that I can get to this in November. I'm doing the Royal Readathon, and I'm also doing middle grade monthly. Not middle grade monthly. That's a lie. I'm doing Believathon. From what I remember, this is a retelling of the Nutcracker. Gav got this months ago as like an arc, and he just pulled me in. I've never read the Nutcracker, I've never watched the Nutcracker, but I really like getting involved in the Christmas spirit, and I feel like the Nutcracker, the Christmas Carol, those kinds of stories are like staple Christmas stories. I watch the Christmas Carol every year, most of them up at Christmas Carol just because it's all so funny. But yeah, does this. So I pre-ordered this. It's the signed Waterstone exclusive edition, and there was this inside, and it's cute green. It's all very thematic. Need to get the hardback of House in the Cerulean Sea, but I don't know if it's still available, and that is the signature. I do have a review copy of this as well. I was sent the review copy after I pre-ordered this. I like T.J. Klune's writing in House in the Cerulean Sea, so, and I've also been gifted The Extraordinaries as well. There's so many authors recently that I'm finding that I could just, they're becoming like authors for me. Sebastian de Castell is an author for me. Sarah J Maas, I've pre-ordered her next book. Schwab, author. Jimmy Littler, if he does any more series, I will be investing in his books. These are just, oh, look at these. They're just so pretty. And this one is very wintry looking, isn't it? Like, look, she's the little ballerina on the front. Steph's doing sprints again. Look! She's back. She's back and she's sprinting. She's back and she's sprinting. This is me editing with my confused face. I am going to get cracking. I need to do some cleaning as well. I need to mop. Look at my audiobook. Listen to it as I clean. Once I've cleaned, I'm going to be getting an Asda delivery later. And I will do some editing and flick between the two. I'm going to I need to make sure that I get everything up to date, because I do not want to continue to be behind in November. So, we'll see. I will see you all very soon. Hello friends. So, as you can see, I'm currently some kind of mix of God knows what. I've just been on Becca's live sprints. As always, so much fun. I am now currently on chapter 31 of 80 something Everwood. I need to finish this book tonight. This means that I will have at least finished 2 of the 3 readathons that I wanted to take part in this month. I've already been through Spooks' house twice, so more than completed that one. I just need to get this finished, and then I will finish the Scarathon, the Monsters University one. And then I didn't fully complete all the prompts on Ghostober, but I did take part, which I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for. And Vampathon, I took part in, kind of. I'm going to see if any of my books that I've read this week actually counted. So let me have a look. So this one, I'm also going to try and finish tonight. It's just a graphic novel. So tonight, plan of action is get some food and chill with this manga for a bit. And then I think it could be classed as manga rather than a graphic novel. And then what I'm going to do is then sit down, get Ruin on my audiobook and play some Animal Crossing, because the Halloween update is here and I am here for it. Yeah, so there's that. And let me have a think. This arrived today. So Hattie is writing a book. Harriet Foster is writing a book, and I offered to be a beta reader for her. So, you know, it's a win-win. I get to read a new book before it comes out, and the author gets feedback. I used to love doing it. So, as a thank you, which I didn't expect her to do, she bought me Legacy of Ash. I saw this, and it really gives me John Gwynne vibes. And sort of like Hobb-esque vibes. I've got a feeling that I'm hoping that they say things like fair dawning and on the morrow. If they don't, I'm gonna yeet. No, I'm not. I'm hoping that it says things. I love books like that. If you know of any books that have that kind of wording in them, like a 10 night has passed. I don't know how it's not like old English, it's old fantasy English. It's like on the morrow, yesteryear, fair dawning, good sisters, all that kind of language. Please let me know, because I will be open to reading it, but this is a lot chunkier than I thought it would be. Should we see how many pages it is? Jeez Louise Christ on a Bicycle, 768 pages. So this is not getting read in November, but this is book 1 in the trilogy, and I just love how matte this is. I'm just really excited. So I'm going to take this makeup off, chill out. We'll see what we see, and I'll see you all on the morrow. No, what? I'll see you in a bit when there's less of this. Although this might stain. I did put rigid collodion down, which is like special effects artists use it to make it look like you've got scars, like it dints your skin. That sounds really bad, but it like dries your skin so that it like creates like an indent, so it looks like you've scarred. So I put that down before I put the blood on it, but I think it's still gone through, so I might go to work looking like I've got red scratches down my face tomorrow. We shall see. When you see me in my next clip, I'll have both the hazel eyes back and hopefully less scratchiness on this side of my face. Will it work out? Probably not. But we move. We keep going. We try again. We will see what we see. And I'll see you all later on. Hi! It's Tuesday. I am basic as fuck. I forgot to finish off my vlog, so I don't know what I read. I don't know my life. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna wrap this up here. I will try and do a wrap up of what I read in October, but if you watch my vlogs, you'll get a gist of what I read and what I thought about what I read. I didn't finish Empire of the Vampire. I'm like 75% through it, so I'm probably still going to class it as like an October read because I finished the majority of it. I've just got the last bit to finish, which I'll probably finish in tonight's sprints because it's Tuesday. My sprint day. I also read Super Mutant Magic Academy. So this one was a little bit strange for me. I thought this was going to be like, it follows kids in a magical academy, obviously, and it's queer. It's got queer repping. Love this. However, it's more like little comic strips. So like these panels are one story, these panels are another story. They don't fully connect. There is the characters repeat, and it's kind of like, you know, if a movie was to flick to one scene of people and like over in this area, and then they have one conversation going on, and then it'll flick to like the next day with other people talking, and there's one scene there, and then same day but different part of the building there's some other conversation going on. It feels a bit like that. It's very disjointed. Some of the things that they say and they do are very witty. There's not much dialogue in this, which is a bit off-putting. So it got like an average, like 3 stars for me. It was very okay. I loved one of the characters, which I can't remember her name now, but one of the characters just made me chuckle. And there's a couple of times where I actually just sort of did sit there and sort of chuckle to myself. But overall, it was very okay. I'm gonna keep it because aesthetically pleasing it is. So yeah, I can't remember what else I read. I will try and do a full roundup at some point if I ever get round to editing what I need to edit as it stands at the moment. But thank you for joining me on my October reads vloggage experience, and I will see you all in November's videos. I'm still not up to date, by the way, so you might see this in December, maybe. We'll see.